YouTube? TruGold is coming at you with another video. So today we are doing another little educational video on how to clean your jewelry. We've recently done a video on some different jewelry tips and how to care for your jewelry over time. Well, now I'm gonna show you as a consumer, how can you clean your jewelry? Because I know you don't want to buy a big steamer or a big ultrasonic cleaner that we have at a jewelry store. So with all further ado, thank you for watching and stay tuned on how you can easily clean your jewelry at home. So the type of ultrasonic cleaner, that's very simple. Now, remember, keep in mind what type of gemstones and metal you're using to clean. I'm going to be cleaning some gold and natural diamonds, so I do not have to worry about using an ultrasonic cleaner with concentrate, as long as you use some wonderful Gem Oro concentrate, because it's biodegradable, non-ammoniated, non-toxic, wonderful, and non-flammable. And then depending on the version, between 50 and 100 bucks, you can get the Gem Oro Sparkle Pro or the Sparkle, ultrasonic jewelry cleaner. And it's, quite a decent little gadget. We'll do a separate review on it on the channel, so stay tuned to that. This is more on how to clean your jewelry as opposed to a product review, because I do want to show you, if you do like this product, what it does. Very simple. All right, so it's real simple to clean with your ultrasonic cleaner, particularly with the Gem Oro. So today we're keeping it simple. I'm cleaning my rings, just a couple of my rings here, just solid 10 karat yellow gold, nothing crazy. Natural diamonds, 3.2 carats, solid 10 karat gold, 5.5 carats, all natural, VS1G color, 10 karat, and this is K color, VS1. So all you do is you simply take a small amount of your concentrate, put it into your cleaner. And the cleaner comes with a little watch band, so just take that out. You don't need that unless you're cleaning your watch band, but I always recommend, if you have watches, always take it to a jeweler. Do not try to do it at home. So just so you know that I am not lying, all you have to do is you dilute it 40-1, and here's dilute the water, 41 for light cleaning, 20-1 for heavy cleaning. I do 20-1, so that works out to roughly, now this is kind of how I prefer to do it. If you use about a half a bottle's worth of it, use roughly, most bottles are 16 fluid ounces, use about 3/4 of an ounce to an ounce of this concentrate. And I will show you putting that in there and filling it up with water. So here's how we move forward. Take your water bottle for easy convenience. To the fill on, right about there. And they can hold a little bit more water, actually. It can hold the full water bottle. So with it being a 20-1 ratio for a heavier cleaning, we only need right under 1 fluid ounce of water, as it was, a 17 fluid ounce cup of water. So what I do, measure out about a cap. So the cap is between a half fluid ounce and an ounce. And just for better measurement, I will go with a tiny bit more. And the best thing to do is always keep some paper towels nearby so you can just wipe everything off. You don't want to have spillage. So all of it has been easy, but here's the extremely simple part. We have a timer selection, and it can go through multiple different settings. I prefer 280. And then all we do is we're going to drop our rings in there. So with those dropping our rings in there, I have a nice little tweezer that I can just take and hold my ring, stick it right in there very neatly. You don't necessarily have to have that at all. I just prefer to do things that way, just to keep care. And they are silicone tip tweezers that are meant for jewelry. So all you do now, close the top, press on. As you can see, the timer is going. And you can pause it, you know, and open it up and move it around. And it's not hazardous to open this while it's running. You're not going to mess anything up. If the water is standing. That is also why I prefer handle cleaner. Because then you can make easy moves such as this. Sorry for the camera quality. I'm holding the tripod and moving it so y'all can get a better angle. So you can move your rings in there, flip them around, get this one. And that is how you can really clean your rings. Get them nice and golden, and not just your rings, your ultrasonic safe jewelry. So, and it's on 175. Shut it back, and I'll come to you. So, with the jewelry done, all you have to do, open up your cleaner, ultrasonic cleaner, take it out, and I set them on my Mayflower cloth that is meant for jewelry, just so the excess cleaner can come off. Look at the water, it's gray. Gross, haven't cleaned it in a few weeks, been slack. So now, all you need to do is simply take your cloth, open it up to where you can have the polishing on the inside. Simply take, dry her off. You don't need to do anything crazy. See, you can already see a huge difference. So in the beginning of the video, the rings were not sparkle. No, they have become more sparkle, fellas and gals. I just mainly said fellas because looking at the stats, roughly 85% of y'all are men and 15% are women. So I'm grateful to my entire audience. But fellas and ladies, this is how you clean your jewelry at home with a beautiful ultrasonic cleaner. And I'll show you how everything turned out. I just moved the camera around. Ring's still not on. So dry it off and then just run it over the top. Look how beautiful they turned out. Beautiful. So I hope everybody has learned something today. Some final notes to all of my TruGold audience and customers out there is you can easily clean your jewelry at home. Just follow certain tips and tricks that we've provided here on our channel and always stay educated. And feel free to message me if you have any questions. Look how these rings turned out. We would definitely have more videos coming out of cleaning other stuff and seeing how it turns out. And just remember, don't put stones like emeralds and opals, topazes and tiger's eye in an ultrasonic. Not the best thing to do. It will hurt the stone as the Mohs hardness is not as good, and some color treatments can cause, i.e. the emerald with oil treatments. If you put it in an ultrasonic cleaner, it can cause the color treatment to fade and mess up the color. We don't want that. Color is where you get a lot of your value in the jewelry industry. So thank you for tuning into this video, and go follow our Instagram at TruGold LLC and TikTok at TruGold LLC, and check out our website. We're also getting a new banner in the mix. So I want to get a bigger one for our YouTube, and thank you all for everything.